Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Matt's Minutes. As you can clearly see behind me, we are in front of the Disney wall, so we have another Disney-themed episode today. But not just any Disney-themed episode. No, this is a fan-suggested episode by my friend Christina Vaca. So, today we're going to be talking about my top 5 Disney franchises, as I suggested in my other top 10 favorite Disney movies video. So today we're going to be talking about the franchises themselves. So this will include all of the movies, all of the merchandise, all of the, if there were other TV shows, or I'll even be throwing in some of the merchandise and rides from Disney World. I can't really, I guess I could say a little bit from Disneyland, though I've never really been there. So just something to keep in mind. So that's what I mean by today. Not just a single movie, but the entire franchise as a whole. Got it? Cool. Thank you. Do you have a minute to talk about my top 5 Disney franchises? Alright, guys, coming in at number 5, we have Pirates of the Caribbean. I was a huge fan of the original when it came out, and I have watched that one a lot. And I feel like the first, second, and third were good. The fourth one was and the fifth one was That's really all I have to say about it. But, so the movies were decent, and they're good. You know, they're definitely entertaining to watch at the very least. And I love the action in the first 3. I mean, the action's not bad in the others, but I'm mostly going to be focusing on the first 3. The action was great, and but we all know also that we can't just talk about the movies, we have to talk about the franchise as a whole. So, when it comes to buying Pirates memorabilia, some of the stuff is pretty cool. You know, the ride at Disney World is also really, really fun, and it's kind of a classic. And they have some really cool merchandise you can buy after that. It looks really cool. I know we bought my father-in-law a shirt that had a bunch of Pirates memorabilia stuff, and man, I really wanted it too, let's be real. So, there's just a lot of cool stuff with the Pirates franchise, and I really think that it's really cool. So, it deserves a spot at number 5 for me. Got a little buddy to help me out with this one. Coming in at number 4, we have Lilo and Stitch. Hi, bud. For those of you that don't know, my dog's name is Stitch, so clearly I must love this franchise, which I do. I love Lilo and Stitch. The first movie is great, the second one is good, and after that I was a little confused as to what direction they were trying to take things, but whatever. Yeah, you're sleepy. I also remember they did have a TV series, which I didn't watch all of it, but it was good. It was interesting enough. But oh my gosh, have you seen the merchandising, whatever you want to call it, for this franchise? It's so good. I mean, Stitch is adorable. You too. Yeah, the stuff they have Stitch doing is always cute. It's always worth, looking at. I mean, we bought quite a few of it because it's just super cute. Yeah, I love the Lilo and Stitch franchise, mostly Stitch. So, yeah, clearly deserves a spot at number 4. Right, buddy? Oh, say hi. He's not very photogenic. Alright, coming in at number 3, we have this franchise right here, The Little Mermaid. I know, probably not a whole lot of people saw that coming, but just kind of hear me out here. Like I said in my top 10 Disney movies, I actually really love The Little Mermaid, and have for years. I think it's great and super great movie to watch. The franchise itself, so there is a sequel. It happened. It's not bad. It's okay. And I think there's a prequel too, if I remember correctly. Something like that. I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. It's not super memorable, otherwise I probably would have remembered it a little bit better. But yes, the movies are good. At least the first one. First one's great, second one's good, third one's okay, I guess. But the franchise itself has a lot of cute stuff. I love seeing pictures like this one's Kiss the Girl. I've seen some great ones from Part of Your World where she's getting hit by the wave and there's the moon in the background. Like, there's a lot of really cute stuff you can do with this franchise, and I think Disney has done a good job of capitalizing on it. Not to mention also, the Little Mermaid ride at Disney World, it's not the greatest thing known to man, but it's still fun. It's cute to kind of go around and see all the scenes from the movie. I think the animatronics really look good on it. And also, it's a really good ride when it's hot and you just need to cool down for a little bit, and you can sit for about 5 minutes or so. I don't remember exactly how long it is, but it's a really cool ride, you know, especially on your first time watching it. You're like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. So yeah, I like Little Mermaid. Say what you will about it. I think it's cool, my list. So hey, I'm gonna rank it the way I think it needs to be ranked. You know, now that I actually think about it, a lot of the stuff on this wall is actually from my favorite franchises. Like Pirates is over here, Little Mermaid's right there, Stitch is right here with Ohana. Surprisingly though, we don't have something for my number 2, and that is Beauty and the Beast. I really love Beauty and the Beast. I love the animated, I love the live action. It's my favorite live action. But I also, I don't know how many of you know this, but they actually do have a Beauty and the Beast Christmas special. And I loved it as a kid. I even had the soundtrack for it, which my mom and I would listen to every Christmas. And now that I've rewatched it somewhat recently, it doesn't really hold up all as well as I remember. But I mean, it's still worth the watch, and the soundtrack is decent, at least. So something to keep in mind. I just think but man, the stuff they've done with the franchise is really, really cool. I love pretty much anything with the rose in it. I think they do a great job of making the rose with that stained glass look beautiful. Like, wow, it looks fantastic. I even have a picture, which I will put right up here, of myself and my wife standing in front of a mural at the Be Our Guest dining place. I can't think of the word for it. It'll come to me in a second. Hang on. Restaurant. There it is. Anyway, yes, my wife and I went there, and it's one of our favorite places to go at Disney because you can actually walk in and eat at the Beast Castle and eat food from around there, including the gray stuff. It really is delicious, y'all. It really is. But you can eat in, guess where? The West Wing, which is awesome. And it looks just like it. There's a picture of the prince with the slash marks on it on the wall. There is the rose with the snow in the background. Like, it's just so cool. I love it. But yeah, they have like a whole little section dedicated to Beauty and the Beast there. You can even get LeFou's brew. It's really, really cool. And there's a giant statue actually of Gaston, because of course there is. So yes, Beauty and the Beast is awesome, and they franchise it really, really well. And coming in at number 1 is actually this little picture behind me. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it is the 100 Acre Wood. It's also the shirt that I'm wearing. I love Winnie the Pooh coming in at number 1. I'm not kidding. Not in the slightest. I love Winnie the Pooh. We used to have, actually we still do have all of the books that came out, at least part of the original set, or if I remember correctly. I would need to ask my mom which set they belong to. But yes, I have all of them, and I will be reading them all to my kids as well someday. As well as, I just love this franchise. I've seen all the Winnie the Pooh movies. Yes, there is more than one. If you didn't know that, they're all great. Please go watch them. I've seen the show. The original animated, I guess it was a movie, yeah, or shorts, whatever you want to call them. It's so great, and I love it. I love all the Winnie the Pooh franchise. It's always cute, y'all. It's always cute. Find me some ugly Pooh merchandise. It's not possible. It's always cute. Also, Christopher Robin. Have you seen it? It's amazing. It's amazing. Go see it. I love that movie so much. They did such a good job with it. And the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disney World. Let's be real, it's not the coolest ride you will ever ride, but I love, even waiting in line for that one is cool because there's so much interactive stuff to do. I mean, yeah, it's for kids, but who cares? I'm still gonna do it anyway. And it's so cool, and the ride itself is it's just fun. It's cute. It's fun. You know, just have some fun with it. I just love Pooh. I love Pooh. I love Pooh. I don't know what else to say. I just love Winnie the Pooh. He's great. Well, friends, that is all the time we have for today. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this fan-suggested Matt's Minutes. If you have your own suggestion or comment or idea for a minute, please let me know in the comment section down below. I do read them. I do get around to them as quickly as I can. So thank you guys so much. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you have not already to stay up to date on everything awesome this channel does. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you giving this video your time, and I will see you guys next week.